Next question comes from DG. And their question is, how do I improve at both my native language and target language? They say, I know this might sound a bit dramatic, but I've been learning English for just over a year now. I'm at a B1-ish level, and I've been basically consuming only content in English since then. I pretty much just use Spanish when talking to my friends and family. The problem is, my Spanish feels like it's going downhill. My vocabulary is getting poorer, and I have ideas in my head, but I can't seem to express them. And I basically run out of words, which doesn't happen with English as much. How can I balance my English learning while keeping my native Spanish strong?
Interesting. I did encounter this when I was traveling in South America. When I came back to the States, there were a lot of words that were just out of reach that I couldn't remember how to use. So it's definitely a real phenomenon that I've personally experienced. What I would say though is that the degradation of your native language is temporary. A lot of those things are really deeply embedded into your psyche and in your history, or your personal history, and in your subconscious, and it's not that hard to get them back. It sounds like what you're looking at is sort of the usage of Spanish, and that you are, you know, having difficulty using it at the level of eloquence that you want. The activities that I would normally recommend for eloquence training would mostly be writing, honestly, writing or
Writing
public
and reading.
speaking. Reading too. I personally don't find reading to grow my vocabulary that much. Not my active vocabulary.
Well,
That
if you're
I
writing on the reading you do.
Sure, if you were doing book reports type things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's when natives learn most of their vocab is through high school, college, when they do that sort of thing.
Yeah. And I will say that most of the people that I know that are way less eloquent writers now than they were in college when they were actively practicing that skill. So it is a skill that you can definitely practice. In terms of trying to do that while also improving on English, sort of two different perspectives you can have on it. One of them is don't worry about it, just keep going with English, and then you'll, whenever you get to the level you want with English, then rebuild your Spanish, because that's going to be a very fast process. Don't try to do both of them simultaneously. What you're really doing is you're really trying to retrain your brain in a completely new language paradigm, and that might be
Come on, you
frustrating.
can't say retrain if the name of the company is Refold.
All right, you refold your brain.
Thank you all for coming to this month's episode of Something Something.
Welcome to my TED Talk. Um, oh yeah, so you can basically just ignore it as a problem for now, and then come back to it whenever you actually feel like it. But if you're feeling really bad about it, there's nothing stopping you from incorporating more Spanish into your life. If you want it to be targeted specifically at eloquence and your ability to use the language in a sort of competent, intelligent fashion, I would target your efforts towards that. Whether that is writing essays, writing blog posts, writing, book reports, whatever you want to do. That will be much more beneficial than simply just chatting with friends. In terms of rebuilding eloquence. Go ahead.
I have a specific recommendation. I
Okay.
made a video a couple months ago about how to start a blog very easily and quickly. And you can start a blog in Spanish about your English learning or about other things that you're experiencing. And you can put some time into that to try to make an actual well-worded, researched, and really expressive blog post about what you've been doing in every week or whatever. And you'll find that to be a pretty good version of that. Plus, you can incorporate what you've been doing in English to help other Spanish speakers who want to learn English, and you can actually make something that you feel proud of in Spanish rather than feeling maybe slightly ashamed of being worse than you maybe should be or feel like you should be.
Yeah. The other benefit is if you develop a regular habit of writing these blog posts, you can easily switch that over to English when you're ready to start writing in English. And you can start writing English blog posts or both, or alternate between them. 1 week write in Spanish, 1 week write in English. So there's
Or just full on go Spanglish blog. Have every
Spanglish blog.
whatever sentence pops in your head, just do that. I'd read that. That sounds fun.
Just switch back and forth, like context switch every other word.
I love it. I'm in.
I'd read it.
Yeah. Would that be easier or harder than? Probably harder. I don't know.
Way harder for me, I think.
If it's just going back and forth.
I
Yeah.
really struggle to understand Spanglish speakers.
Oh, okay.
Like I occasionally overhear Spanglish and like native Spanglish, where
breaks you.
you have like two teenage girls like switching languages every other word. It just breaks my brain. I cannot process it.
Linguistic whiplash is what we should call it.
Yeah, kind of. Anyways, all of that is to say, if you want to improve your native language, use your native language for something that's hard. That is going to improve your native language. Writing is a great habit to have if you are interested in building that kind of skill set.